At EBARA, we believe our success is tied to the success of our suppliers, their workforce, and their communities. We build lasting partnerships with our suppliers, grounded in fairness and equality. This goes for every company in the EBARA group. Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, is at the core of everything we do. Our goal is to create value as a corporation, achieve sustainable growth, and contribute to society. To do so, we rely on our own employees and our suppliers as stakeholders to incorporate CSR into their business partnerships, just as we do. So we invite you to gain a deeper understanding of our policies and the principles outlined in our CSR procurement guidelines through this video. To start, let's take a closer look at our CSR procurement guidelines. We expect our suppliers to comply with the laws, regulations, and social norms of the countries where they do business. They should set up proper internal controls within their organizations, such as whistleblower systems. Our suppliers must respect fundamental human rights. They must prohibit all forms of unjust labor, like child labor and forced labor, and any type of discrimination. Suppliers should also ensure a healthy and safe working environment. There should also be policies on conflict minerals, as this area presents serious risks for human rights violations. We'll share more on this policy later. We also ask for our suppliers' support in setting up systems to ensure business continuity. This includes developing measures in case of emergencies, like disasters or accidents, and conducting training to prepare for such situations. We expect our suppliers to engage in activities that reduce their impact on the global environment. For more details, please refer to the EBARA Group Green Procurement Guidelines. To satisfy the expectations of our customers, we require that our suppliers provide products and services that are of high quality, competitively priced, reliably delivered, and based on a stable supply system. To achieve that, we urge our suppliers to continually enhance their technical capabilities. We expect our suppliers to provide and disclose the information we request of them. Our suppliers must establish systems to manage and safeguard personal and confidential information. We also require that they prevent any illegal or just acquisition, use, disclosure, or leakage of such information. We ask our suppliers to respect intellectual property rights and to avoid infringing upon the intellectual property of others. We expect our suppliers to strictly prohibit any form of corruption and bribery. We require that our suppliers maintain no associations with antisocial groups. Earlier, we touched on the subject of conflict minerals. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo and its neighboring countries, minerals extraction can finance armed groups who commit acts of inhumanity against locals. The extraction of these minerals can cause heavy environmental damage. These issues have become significant global concerns. These groups support their activities by exploiting local mineral resources, specifically tin, tantalum, tungsten, and gold. When the profits from mining and trading these minerals funds armed groups, national military forces, and other conflict instigators, these minerals are known as conflict minerals. To help cut off these funding sources, we urge you to source these minerals responsibly, ensuring that no conflict minerals end up in your products. Let's now look at the EBARA Group CSR policy. EBARA conducts business with a high standard of ethics. We take pride in our contributions to society, industry, and people's daily lives through our innovative products and services. Our business operates on the principle of fair and open competition, with a committed focus on environmental stewardship. We engage with all stakeholders with sincerity, respecting human rights and diversity. We disclose information transparently to build trusting relationships with all stakeholders. Our aim is to establish a safe, secure, and conducive working environment. We foster high-quality communication that allows all parties to take pride in our collective efforts. These ethical standards denote the responsibilities we, the EBARA Group, impose on ourselves. Trust exemplifies the responsibility we, the EBARA Group, shoulder for our stakeholders. Our business activities are guided by high ethical standards. We take pride in supporting society, industry, and life. We aim to meet our customers' needs with inventive products and services. We uphold free and fair competition in our business practices. We are committed to improving the global environment. We foster trust with our stakeholders. We approach every activity with passion and dedication. Above all, we respect human rights and embrace diversity. We promote mutual understanding with stakeholders through transparent and fair information disclosure. We ensure a safe workplace and strive to create a stimulating work environment. Next, let's discuss the EBARA Group Human Rights Policy. EBARA respects human rights in all our business activities. We uphold the United Nations International Bill of Human Rights, the guiding principles on business and human rights, and the International Labor Organization's Declaration on Fundamental Principles and Rights at Work. In our operations worldwide, we adhere to local regulations and respect internationally recognized human rights for all stakeholders. We expect everyone we work with to respect these human rights, all group directors, officers, and employees, and any stakeholders involved in our business operations, products, or services. EBARA conducts human rights due diligence. EBARA carries out processes to identify, prevent, detect, mitigate, and address adverse impacts on human rights linked to our business activities, products, or services. EBARA addresses and corrects any adverse human rights impacts arising from our business activities. We've implemented mechanisms for swift responses to complaints and direct remediation. We resolve complaints through dialogue with those affected. EBARA adheres to universal values, mission, and attitude that align with our founding spirit of Netsutoma Koto, passion and dedication, our corporate philosophy, and the EBARA Group CSR policy. We've made these principles available on our website, and we encourage everyone in our supply chain to share them publicly. EBARA remains committed to contributing to society, supporting the development of nations worldwide, and fostering a safe, secure, and prosperous society, always with enthusiasm and sincerity. We at EBARA conduct our business with high ethical standards to build relationships of trust with our stakeholders, as in our CSR policy. We aim to bring value to society by co-creating with our stakeholders in society, industry, and everyday life, and delivering safe and reliable products and services. We know how deeply our business activities are tied in with society. That's why we contribute to local community development and respect for human rights. We ask for your cooperation in this endeavor.